What's going on? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Gen X Army Vet here. And I've always wondered about this and how other people want to know what their thoughts are about it. But are you too old for gaming? And what is considered too old? Because I started gaming back in the mid 80s actually. Yeah, we got my first system. It was like 1985 or was it 1986, the Sega Master System. And then we got another system after that, the Nintendo. And then we went off and on different systems throughout the years up until, adulthood. Like right now, I've owned all the different PlayStations, multiple Nintendos, all the Xboxes. I don't play any of those anymore. I got a PS5. It pretty much just sits on my counter or on my home entertainment system in the living room. But I mostly play this big beast of a monster that I built, my PC. But yeah, there's this grandma, apparently. She plays video games for competition. So let's get into it.
He's in the heli.
When it comes to video games,
Oh my God!
older Americans are showing they can hold their own with the kids.
So I'm talking about.
I got him.
60-year-old Michelle Statham is a grandmother of two and also happens to have more than 3 million followers across platforms who tune in each day to watch her play the military combat game Call of Duty.
I see you.
Online, she's Tactical Grandma.
What is it that you love about video games?
I'm a competitive person. I grew up playing competitive soccer. So to me, when I play games like Call of Duty, I still get that competitive feel that I can't do physically anymore.
She's not alone. Nearly half of all baby boomers are getting in on the action, with mental stimulation as the top reason this generation says they've taken up the activity.
That's what I say. Other than just the mental stimulation, I like it because it's cathartic. It keeps you from doing other stuff, having idle thoughts. It's just one of the many hobbies that I actually have. This one, if it's raining outside, if it's too hot outside, if it's too cold outside, you come in to play a video game. Some people read books, some people watch movies, some people knit, crochet, stamp collect. A lot of people play video games. Especially like I'm a Gen Xer, born in '78. So we came into when I was born during a time where video games were starting to ramp up and become better. Because prior to that, they had like the old school Ataris and like the only in the arcades. But once you got into like the late 80s, going into the 90s, that's when video games became at their peak. Back in PlayStation, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, the Nintendo 64, up until what we got right now. But yeah, most people play it because they're cathartic. A lot of people, especially a lot of females, modern females, they think, kids play video games. No. People play video games because it's, some people say it's a release. It's escapism. You get off work, however long you work, whatever you do for work, you get home, you relax, pop in a video game and just get immersed in that world. Some people do it to, as a coping mechanism, for substance abuse or, PTSD or some type of trauma. Those type of illnesses, people play video games because of that. Some people play like me, I'm retired, so I got nothing but time on my hands. The thing is, just don't overindulge in it. For, like they say, too much of something can be a bad thing. So a lot of people, they'll just stay, play 12, 16, 24 hours straight. Won't go out, touch grass, won't go walking, won't go do anything else. Just do it in moderation. That's what I would say. But yeah, video games are fun.
Doctors say gaming for older Americans has benefits, allowing them to use the brain, stay engaged, and maintain cognition.
It helps your brain kind of keep firing those things that maybe you did when you worked. And if you're retired now, you may not be using those. And just if you play with people online, it's a fun way to connect with people as well.
Research shows puzzles, skill and chance, and arcade video games are the most popular with older players.
Do you feel that more and more older Americans are gaming?
I know that they are. And there's a lot of older females now that say that they started playing Call of Duty because they saw me play.
And they're doing it their way.
So I'll say, bless your heart. You tried so hard. You just got beat by a grandma. Bless your heart.
Oh, she talking shit.
For today, Savannah Sellers, NBC News, New York.
So to be clear, it wasn't like she was playing Tetris
Or Mario
racing
Kart.
for Mario Kart,
Yeah,
like a nice
yeah.
little driving game.
Yeah. Yeah, she plays Call of Duty. I went onto her Twitch. I saw some of some of the stuff that she played. But yeah, she has a pretty decent PC. She has like a 4070 graphics card, so it's pretty decent. It's not weak by any means. But yeah, she hangs with the best of them. Like, so I play different things. I play stuff just for immersion. I like more story games. When you got time on your hands, you don't have to worry about working. Hey, have at it. Do what you want to do. Who says you're too old to do anything? You only got this one life to live. Have fun doing it, right? So at least you're out in the streets, doing something stupid like other people. That's all I gotta say. But let me know your thoughts and opinions about it. Do you play video games? Do you not play video games? What games do you play? And is it a form of escapism, catharsis? Is it, just to keep your mind right? Let me know. Hit me up in the comments down below. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'll catch you next video. Peace.